Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jaywhips. We're back up in the 750. It's another, I mean, it's a sunset. The sunset's nice, but it's just another POV night drive in the 750. To be completely honest with you guys, that's really all I can do right now. I haven't posted in a couple of days. I probably could have done a couple cut up no hezzy videos, which I will be doing soon, but I haven't posted in a couple of days just because I've been at a point where I still have this car. I'm still waiting on my car. So pretty much the situation I'm in right now, the only thing I can really do, especially now with the daylight savings where it's getting darker earlier, the only thing I can really do is drive this thing at night just because I work so much. So hopefully you'll enjoy this one. Maybe we can get some cutting up going. It's a Sunday, so probably not too many people on the road today, but you know, we'll take a nice little cruise in the 7 Series. Maybe I'll give you a quick little update on the M6 and stuff like that. So the M6, I think last time you guys heard, I let you know that we were gonna have to replace the head unit. What was cool about that, the news basically, is that they ordered the part. He hasn't updated me yet on the shipping yet for the part, so I'm not exactly sure the time frame on that. But what I do know is that the warranty is pretty much covering the entire thing. I only got to spend about $600 to get this $10,000 head unit replaced. So, I mean, it's not a $10,000 head unit, but the job itself after labor and everything is almost $10,000, just under. It's like $9,800 or something like that, and I only got to pay $600, so that's awesome. Another thing too, this camera right now, the battery, and I spoke about this in another video, the batteries on these GoPros go out insanely fast. Sometimes even when you're not even using them, if you just have it on, it just rips the battery power away from the battery. So when I started this video just now, I was on about 37%. So hopefully this camera or this battery will make it all the way till the end of my ride. But what do you call it? Yeah, so the New York City video, which I would like, I want to do it in the next couple days here, like one of my next few days off. But like I say, I got to buy those batteries. So I got to get the 2 extra battery packs, and then we'll do the Manhattan trip. But that's another thing, I need the M6 as well. So I had an idea for you guys. Another video I want to do soon that I wasn't really going to say anything about it, but I'll say it anyway, just so you guys can let me know if you think it's a good idea or not. I'm going to do a video when I get my car back of like scaring my boss, one of my managers in the M6, or maybe a couple of my coworkers and stuff like that. And what I'll do is I'm either going to do it one of 2 ways. I'm either going to vlog it and just have them hold the camera on their face while I do it. Well, I'm going to do that regardless, but I'm either going to just give them the GoPro and have them hold it on their face while I do it, or I might do a POV with the GoPro and then have them hold my phone so that I have 2 angles. Like, so that way when the video comes out, it'll be a video, the main video will be me POV driving, and then like, let's say in like the bottom right corner down here or something like that, you'll have the other video of, you know, his reaction while I'm taking off and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys think that's a good idea for a video. I'll probably do it either way, but hopefully that one is something you guys would like to see. Another thing too is, I know we're always talking about, you know, doing mods for the M6. So I was looking at some stuff. One of the first things I would like to do, probably the first thing I will end up doing, will be downpipes, just catless downpipes, and then maybe follow that up with like air intakes or something like that. But I want you guys to check these out. So VSRF is nice, of course. VSRF, they make good ones, and I'll probably end up going with VSRF just because, or VRSF, whichever one it is, just because they're like known to be reliable and they have a good reputation. But there's an Instagram account that I follow, or that I follow now, but it was an advertisement at first, but I looked at some of their stuff. Look up Project Gamma. They have a pretty good deal where you can get boot mod, which I don't really want, to be completely honest with you. I don't really want to tune my car, but either way, you could get ceramic coated catless downpipes and the intakes for, I don't know, like 2 G's. It's really not that expensive. So take a look at the Project Gamma thing. They sound really good on M4s and M5s and stuff when they, especially M5s, because, you know, it's the V8. But they sound really good in videos that I've watched of like the way that the air intake and also, of course, the downpipes. But their blow-off valves or the sound of the blow-off when you let off with their air intakes is insane. It's like a really nice flutter noise. Kind of reminds me of the MSR intakes. It sounds kind of like them. It's starting to get hot in here. So it's getting really cold out here in New York. I'm sure you guys probably know New York is pretty hot not the hottest in the summers. It gets up to like 90s, high 90s, sometimes 100. But in the winters, it is ice cold, sometimes in the negatives. So we're not even all the way into the winter yet, and it's already getting cold. Now, me personally, I'm sure you guys have probably noticed, I'm a skinny man myself. So 40, 50 degrees out for me is cold, man. Some of y'all can do 40, 50 degrees, and that's warm for you guys. And in some states and in some places, that might be considered warm. But a 40, 50 degree winter out here, I mean, not winter, it's not even winter yet, it's fall, is freezing. And then you get into the winter and you're getting down into single-digit degrees and negative. Like I said, skinny man like me cannot stand it. So it's nice to have this car right now where, I mean, my car has most of the same things, but the heated steering wheel, the heated seats, and all that stuff. And then, of course, you already know I got the massage setting on max at all times. Whole body, level 3 massage going on at every moment. I don't think there's been more than 2 minutes that I drove this car that I wasn't getting a full massage. For a big body though, this thing can really take a turn. We're going like 80 right now, a little over 80. And that was easy. That wasn't even, I didn't even have to think about it. Got the ambient lighting going. It's pretty funny because in the first video where I drove this car, I said I don't know why everybody picks blue, but now I just always have blue on because it seems to be the most vibrant color, and you got the sunroofs glowing as well, which is always pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. I tried breaking my neck to show you guys that, so hopefully you can see it. Take another turn here. See, nice and calm. I don't even need the two hands. I'm just doing that for dramatic effect. CarPlay's talking to me. I gotta remember to put the sports display on with the G's, with the G forces. I always forget. It's different in this car, so I'm not so quick to put it on. It doesn't show, like, it shows you the horsepower and stuff, but it's not a gauge, it's like a bar. And again, it's up to 560 horsepower it shows on that thing. But obviously, I'm pretty damn sure this car does not have 560 horsepower. That's like what a non-competition M6 comes with, 560. My car, obviously, being a competition, comes with 600. This car probably, if I had to guess, I'd say this car is probably in the upper 400s, like 450, 470 even horsepower, just because the 650 that I had was about 450 horsepower, but it was a 2015. But I'm pretty sure it's the same engine, the N63 TU. I don't think they changed it since then. So it's probably the same, which is why this engine burns oil just like my 650 did, and gas as well. It's crazy. The M6, so obviously someone in my comments told me it had the forged internals, which of course I did my research to make sure, and of course it does. So the M6 has the forged internals, but the 650 does not, which I think is the only and main difference between what makes it an S63 as opposed to an N63. But the S63, which I have in my M6, does not burn oil like my 650 did. My 650, it seemed like every 4,000 miles, it felt like I had to put the 2 quarts of oil, or 2 pints, whatever the hell it is. I think it's quarts. And then the M6, I've had the M6 for almost a year. I put a little more than 10,000 miles on it, probably like almost 20 actually at this point. And I've only put 1 quart of oil in it. Like every other time the 650 would ask me, it would say 2 quarts of oil right now. This one asked me for 1 once, and it only asked me for 1, like I said. I put the 1 in there, and I haven't done it since then. It's been like probably 6-7 months, and I still got the oil sitting in my room. I actually, because as you guys know, I bought the car in Vegas. I bought the car, the M6, from Mercedes-Benz of Henderson, right? So it's a Mercedes dealership. If you look on Google Maps at Mercedes-Benz of Henderson in Vegas, right across the street is BMW of Henderson. It's right there. So I just thought it was ironic, you know, that I bought an M6, not just a BMW, but an M6 from Mercedes across the street. But before we left and went on that road trip, you know, knowing about how BMW V8s work, I thought, hey, let me stop at BMW real quick and grab oil, just in case on my way home to New York, you know, I needed it, or if I would need it, I would have it. But I never ended up needing it, which was pretty sweet. Pretty decent amount of traffic for a Sunday today. So what's probably gonna happen is my camera's gonna die when I get to the next road, because the next road is a 3-lane and it's probably the best for sort of cutting up. Then I don't like, especially in this car. In the M6, I'd say I kind of cut up. I haven't really done a video of me cutting up, but I kind of cut up in this car, This car, I'm not cutting up. I'm just getting home before everybody else. That's what it feels like. I'm just getting home from work before everybody else is, for the most part, except for when this happens and I'm, you know, jam stopped, can't go nowhere. Can't go nowhere. I don't know why I said it like that. Can I get around these people? Is there room up there? Is it worth doing? No, it's closing up there. Yeah, this weather is killing me, man. So we went from every once in a while having a in between 60, 70 degree day to all of a sudden now it's 30, 40 degrees every day. And actually, for the first time in my life, I have chapped lips. I've never needed chapstick in my life before. For the first time, and it's really irritating. I've never had it before, so I didn't know how annoying it would be to have, but Jesus, is chapped lips annoying. This guy's finally getting out of my way. It just reminded me of that Subaru that was bugging out in that one video I posted. The guy drove over, it was actually on this road too. He drove up on this grass to make a cut. I was like, man, your Subaru is not a rally car. I mean, I guess it is, but it's not. You know? You don't gotta do all that. What do we got going on over here? And of course you're gonna go that way. Hopefully this guy will make a left here. It's Volkswagen. Nope. The Subaru is going to go up, so I'm just going to go around the Volkswagens. We're all driving slow today. Alrighty. Now maybe we can get a little cutting up going, a little getting home before everybody else going. Yeah, so you know, I know you guys probably see I respond to all y'all's comments, so I wish my memory was a little bit better, because if my memory was better I would talk a lot more about y'all's comments, but I forget all of them and then I remember them all when I look at them again. But I appreciate all y'all's support. I mean, I know some of y'all just come back every single video, like Light Skin Boy. There's another guy with the G in his name. I'm like I said, I'm so bad with the names. I remember Light Skin Boy because he comments on every single video. And there's another guy as well who comments on every single video. But even though I can't remember your names off the top of my head, just know I appreciate you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. This stuff is really cool. It's really cool to see that you guys are, you know, liking me enough to sub up. It's amazing to see how many people actually care to watch my content. So I'm gonna keep dropping it, even though there might be delays in between because I work a lot. I will continue to drop this content, so do not worry. I did not buy this GoPro for no reason. Tesla with a bike rack. This car makes some real interesting noises. I don't know if it's, I think I talked about this in the video when I first got it. I don't know if it's supposed to make these noises, but it's been making them since I got it, so they're not my fault. You hear that? Like, the way the engine lets off when you let off the gas? I don't know, I just feel like it's not supposed to sound like that. Alright, come on, Subaru. Get out my way. Don't. Yeah, good job. Nope, I don't know why people do that. I knew he was going to do that. So it's like they see you switch into their lane and they're like, alright, let me get in front of this guy real quick. Hurry up. Yep, now he's brake checking me. Alright. You want to play that game, buddy? I mean, we could play the brake checking game. Oh man, he's so lucky he's an older man. I'll be nice today. I want to get in front of that guy and slam on my brakes right now because he did it to me, but I'm gonna I'll keep my ego at bay. Traffic is so predictable sometimes, man. These people you just know they're gonna try to cut you off. I gotta figure out how to make my thumbnails a little bit better. I've been watching, or not watching, but I've been going through YouTube and seeing a couple of people who do like similar videos to mine, all right, let me try that again in English. I've been watching a couple, I've been seeing a couple channels who do similar videos to what I do, and obviously I do my research. You know, I check out the channels that are doing well and kind of try to not copy what they do, but get a couple tips and tricks from those channels. And I see some of them have some really nice, like the thumbnail's nothing crazy, it's just the view that you're seeing right now, but it's like backed up and super high quality, so I gotta work on that. But that's gonna be pretty much it once again for this video. I mean, that same route that I always take, I'll be changing the route up soon. I actually printed out a map of Long Island and drew racetracks on it for you guys, so maybe I'll show you guys that map. But either way, once I get the M6 back, so I'll probably start hitting those tracks that I drew just to get, you know, some content out there. But I do appreciate you guys for watching once again. It's always a pleasure making these videos and knowing that you guys are gonna like it up and drop subs and all that. So I appreciate you guys once again for the support. If you guys want, I have an Instagram. I actually just made it public, and I'll drop it in the description below. I think it's Jaywhit_F06. So JWHIT_F06 for F06 is the body style for the M6. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, that'd be cool too. Eventually I'll get more socials out there. Look at these two. This guy's driving in the middle of the road. He's not going nowhere. He's just going slow as hell. But yeah, that's gonna cap it out there. So I appreciate you guys. Follow up the social if you want to, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Drop a like, sub up. Peace out. Shoot.